Every day, humans move through routines that appear familiar and predictable. They wake up, check their messages, go to work, complete tasks, and return home. From the outside, life often looks organized and purposeful. Yet beneath this movement, something quieter is always present. A subtle question that follows many of us through different stages of life. Why am I here? What is all of this for? Humans are unique in their ability to reflect on their own existence. We do not simply experience life, we interpret it. We remember the past, imagine the future, and wonder how our actions fit into a larger story. This awareness gives us creativity, ambition, and depth. But it also introduces uncertainty. Once the mind begins to search for meaning, it rarely stops completely. As children, meaning is often simple. Life feels significant because it is experienced directly. Curiosity, play, and discovery fill each day with natural engagement. There is little need to analyze purpose when the present moment feels alive. Over time, however, expectations begin to shape our thinking. We learn about success, responsibility, achievement, and social roles. We begin to measure ourselves against goals and standards. Gradually, attention shifts from simply living life to evaluating whether life is meaningful enough. Modern society has changed the nature of this search. In many parts of the world, basic survival is less urgent than it once was. Technology solves practical problems and provides constant stimulation. Information is available instantly, and opportunities appear limitless. Yet when physical needs are met, psychological needs become more visible. People begin to ask deeper questions about direction, identity, and fulfillment. Comfort alone does not always create satisfaction. This is because humans want to believe their lives matter. They want to feel that their efforts contribute to something beyond temporary tasks. Meaning gives context to struggle. It transforms effort into purpose and uncertainty into possibility. Many assume that meaning will arrive once certain milestones are reached. A career achievement, a financial goal, a relationship, or recognition from others. These experiences can bring genuine happiness. But the sense of purpose they provide is often temporary. Meaning is not a fixed destination waiting at the end of a path. It is something that evolves and must be continually renewed. One reason humans search for meaning is their awareness of time. We know, at least in the background of our thoughts, that life is limited. Moments pass quickly. Opportunities change. Loss is inevitable. This awareness can create anxiety, but it can also inspire reflection. When people recognize that their time is finite, they begin to consider how they want to use it. What deserves attention? What truly matters? For many, meaning is discovered through connection. Caring for others, building relationships, contributing to a community, these experiences create a sense of belonging and shared purpose. Acts that extend beyond personal gain often feel deeply fulfilling. Helping someone in need, offering support, or simply being present can remind us that our existence has impact. Others find meaning in growth and expression. Creating art, learning new skills, pursuing knowledge, or striving toward personal goals. The process of improvement itself can provide direction. Effort becomes meaningful when it reflects values and aspirations. There are also periods when meaning seems distant. Times of transition, loss, or confusion can leave individuals feeling disconnected from purpose. These experiences are part of the human journey. Psychological research suggests that the search for meaning is not a sign that something is wrong. It often indicates an increased level of awareness. Questions about purpose can lead to new perspectives and more intentional choices. People who feel their lives have meaning tend to show greater resilience. They cope better with stress, adapt more effectively to change, and maintain motivation during difficult times. Meaning does not remove pain, but it can help pain feel understandable. So how is meaning created? Often through small, consistent actions. Paying attention to what feels important. Aligning daily behavior with personal values. Investing time in relationships that feel genuine. Allowing curiosity and reflection to guide decisions. Meaning is rarely given automatically. It is shaped gradually through awareness and choice. It is also important to recognize that meaning is personal. There is no single formula that works for everyone. Some people find purpose in spirituality or philosophy, others in family life, creativity, exploration, or service. What matters most is not following a prescribed path, but developing a sense that life is being lived intentionally. Humans are not only searching for meaning, they are continuously creating it through conversations, efforts, dreams, and everyday decisions. At times, the question of purpose may feel overwhelming, yet it can also act as a quiet invitation, an invitation to become more conscious of how we live and why. The search for meaning is part of what makes human life rich and complex. It encourages growth, reflection, and connection. And perhaps the most hopeful realization is this: meaning does not require perfection or complete understanding. It often begins with simple awareness, with the willingness to ask honest questions, with the courage to shape a life that reflects what truly matters. Humans search for meaning not because they are lost, but because they are aware. And within that awareness lies the possibility of living a life that feels deeply lived, not fully explained, not always easy, but meaningful.